trap line. We're going after some swamp beaver. I'm gonna do some swimming. We're trekking into the swamp, and it's gonna be fun. This trapping season looked a lot different for us. I mashed up my hand pretty good. Scott going to have surgery, so to say we struggled is kind of an understatement, but you know what? We always overcome, we always have fun, we go after it, so let's go.
Well, we're here on the pond dam. People ask us to, the road comes across the pond dam, and these beavers are boring into it pretty hard. So the people ask us to come get these out. Chain was tied here. He got tangled up in the feed pile, but not a bad beaver. Not the biggest one in here, I'm sure, but
30,
he's solid.
Maybe 30.
30, 35. I don't know. He's waterlogged, but right now it feels like 60. But we'll get this one reset and head down and see if we check. We got a few more sets here. We might get lucky and have another one. He might be better than I thought.
Yeah,
he might be 40.
Pretty good.
He's heavy. He's waterlogged.
Was it a back foot or front foot?
Front.
Good. So it
using
worked.
The TS85s. Are you still recording? Mm-hmm. Using the TS85s with a 12-foot chain. In theory, we get them by the front foot. This trap's pretty heavy, so it'll weigh them down and they drown, which this one got tangled up in the feed bed. And with this chain, they're not going to break it. We're going to pull out whatever we got to pull out. But worst case scenario, I guess, in this would be to rip his foot out of the trap. He wasn't in there great, but he was in there solid, so.
Well, we're on our second run of trapping for the year, and we're first week we really just kind of hit the raccoons and beaver. We still haven't got a coyote set really in the ground, but week 2 here we're still going after the beavers. Probably going to get some coyote sets in the ground this week and see what happens. Scott's going to have surgery here next week, so it's going to look a little different for us this year, but we're going to keep pressing on. Is it a good one?
Yeah.
I'm going back to the truck.
It's in the console.
Well, we're on beaver number 2 for the day. This one looks like a pretty good sized beaver. I'm going to say 50 plus. Caster mound set TS85. It's actually up here on the bank. Kind of got a debacle on the trying to find 22 shells in the truck. Scott is right now, but
yep, I left the 22 shells at home. We got a live beaver in the trap that just jumped in the water by chance, swimming around, and there's nothing we can do about it. So we gotta go find some 22 rounds. He's swimming now.
We're the incomplete trappers.
Totally. He's just swimming around.
Yeah.
We'll lose him probably.
Scott and Brian's petting zoo.
Pretty big beaver. That bullet didn't go off.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. This was jammed in there. These weren't even low, they're so corroded.
Oh my gosh.
Here, hold this thing. Special.
I remember my first time, it wasn't this bad.
No, my first time I had everything I needed and didn't have nothing. Oh, that's freaking awesome.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Oh, damn. It's bad if the cameraman falls, though.
I know. Definitely. Got a couple beavers. Should have had a whole bunch more.
How many misses we have?
How many misses did you have? 5?
5.
What's this weed? You have a mouse in your pocket?
I guess I did set most of them. I didn't set them all. We only had a couple misses.
Yeah. It's not the day we hoped for, but it's still a good day, and we're gonna set a whole bunch today.
We only had 10 sets out though.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna do most of the day setting today. We got some rat sets to put in, some beaver sets to put in. Probably won't get the coyote sets today, but if we do, they're in the truck. So hags brackets we're gonna be putting them to use. Bridger 330. So actually, I like them.
I do too. They're strong.
Seem like they got a little bit more of a jaw spread.
Well, the way they're actually, I mean, this can't move. It's stuck right there.
Yes.
It can't go anywhere. That's all you gotta do, folks, and just take your. You don't have to stake this down. Nothing. Run sticks through your trigger though. That don't help. I'm not fully in the run. They finally changed our law here in Indiana, but you don't want that on your trigger, so I'm going to kick this trigger up so they see it.
Get the spring up.
Yeah, the spring. Then I'm just going to box him out where he can't get through here as easy. He has to go through the trap.
You can see the water flowing through.
Yeah, it's coming up.
The mud, yeah. The mud's flowing through it.
They've dammed this up back here behind us. We can't even get to the dam because it's just a swamp. I mean, it's just something they've got acres and acres here. And there's multiple, I think there's multiple huts. We're just trapping this one for now because we're not going to go any deeper. We can come in on another road and come in from the other side, but I don't think, we're not going to mess with it today.
We can't be real efficient with it anyway.
No, you're never going to catch them all out of here just because you can't get to them. I mean, we're actually right now, we're about 200 yards off the road. We walked in with the sled to pull out what we did catch. But we forgot our caster bait at the truck, so now we got to walk back and get it while we dispatch this other beaver over here, which we'll show you him before we dispatch him, and then we got to make some remakes. We had 7 traps I set in here yesterday. We caught 2 and 5 were set off total with counting the 2 in them. So we should have had 3 more, and no, we should have had 4 more. But we did see some, I had beavers actually when I was in here setting it yesterday, they were swimming around. I mean, they were not afraid of me at all. Yeah, it's not a, that went, got my foot stuck in the mud. It's not a bad beef.
No. I'd say he's 35.
He might be heavier than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty heavy.
The tail don't match the body.
No, that tail's huge.
Well, it's what we hoped for in the swamp, just not the outcome. You know, traps were set off, and we caught some.
Well, that makes tomorrow fun.
Yeah.
We didn't catch them all the first night.
This better be.
Actually, he's a lot better than I thought he was.
That's what I said.
I thought he was like a 10-pounder.
I said he had a long tail. I thought, man, that's a long tail for a
little bitty beef.
Yeah.
He's a, I don't know, 30-pounder.
Man, these H stands just make it so much simpler for setting these 330s, because otherwise we'd have sticks and they knock the sticks over. These H stands pretty foolproof.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can set it right in the right spot, you ain't got to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
Good eyes, dude, because I didn't hear it. Good eyes, hears, because I did not hear it. I'm going to get rid of this case, I guess.
You didn't tell me there was a caster mount set there.
I said don't step on that trap, and it's on film. He's got it stuck to his foot, folks. I said, don't step on that trap. I said it, I think 2 or 3 times.
Well, I was trying to watch you walk. I knew you was gonna make the reset, so I wanted you to make it.
Thanks.
I didn't want there to be one that you didn't have to reset.
Oh shit.
We're on Casper Mountain here. Scott caught in the 330 just up the run there, and this guy's tangled up here. Just kind of got a mound here, and probably about the same size beaver, but this swamp, like Scott said, is just slammed with signs. So probably not the last beaver we're going to catch in here for the week, but we're off to a good start.
I've seen it happen before, but very few times. We're sitting here jacking around with this den and we set our traps back. I jumped on it. 3 beavers come out, 2 for sure, and I think this one just came back in. So I think he went under when we shot at him over there. And he just, you know what I mean? He come right back in. We'll see if he might have a graze on him or something, but that's a lot better beaver than we caught.
Yes.
Better get that on film. You don't see that very often.
I wouldn't have thought a 660 would.
Oh, bud, they fly ass. 330's worse.
Yeah, I figured that.
Well, it's the same springs. It's just a wider trap.
Right. That's true.
Now you gotta get wet again.
I'm already wet.
That's what I mean. Actually, you might aim a little. I don't know.
Hold on here.
6 beaver knot. It's pretty good for no more traps, and we ain't done with engineering
I
yet.
was gonna say the 4 that I figured we'd have. That's a pretty beaver.
Oh man, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh, Bo, he's all the way out here.
Oh, I know. I'm about to grab the chain.
He's not a giant, but he's a pretty good one.
Yeah, he's not bad beef. None of them's been dinks.
No. Rear foot.
Gives deep.
Yeah.
Set was deep. Head under.
Number 7 for the morning. He broke the trigger on our 660, but we caught 2 off this bridge that we really weren't all that confident in, honestly. So number 7 for the morning, and we got 4 left to check.
You're gonna burn him tonight. I want a video you put them on the fire.
Well, 9 beavers in 2 days at this spot. Yesterday I had to dive for all 5 of them. Today we just had to dive for 1, but it doesn't matter. I'm just as wet diving for 1 as I am for 5.
Actually, you're not near as wet as you were yesterday.
No, and actually once I got out there I was able to break a little bit of sticks away. But one of the beavers pretty good. He's got a tail that's enormous.
His tail does not fit his body size. That tail is huge. It's 16 inches. I mean, but the beaver's real heavy when you pick him up. But we caught some smaller pups today. So we're...
Got another one over there still.
Yeah, we got another one laying over on the bank over there. So really from the other side of that big tree you see there, there's 1, 2, 3, one behind Brian and one on the other side of that log right there. So they're all set within 25, 30 yards of each other, 25 yards of each other.
Yeah, maybe not, maybe 20.
Probably not 20 yards, yeah. But you can see the lodge here. And there's their feed bed out there in the water if you can see it. And then on that point there's a whole nother system, but there's not as much. I'm sure there's beavers in it, and we might be catching some of them right here. And then we don't know what is on this lake for like bank dens. But you can see, if you can see it on the camera, how there's just, that's...
It hasn't been trapped in years.
No.
I mean, this, maybe right up here at the dam, but there's no way that that's the same beavers. And I mean, you can just tell every beaver we've caught here, except for the pups that we caught, have got enormous tails, and we think they're inbreds.
Yeah.
Last name Renner.
Bailey. All short and stubby.
Let's get back to work.
Pulling traps today. We got quite a bit of water last night. We're gonna let some of this water settle and maybe reset in a few days. Christmas is coming up, so we're gonna take a few days off and,
That's soft right here.
and then come back at it. We had a few rat traps out. Looks like we did catch a rat.
We had a hag sit in a hut over there. And there's no easier trapping than that right there. The hag's bracket. Decent
Little bitty rat.
I mean, yeah, he's got a big tail for his body.
Yeah, his body looks deformed. Well, he's crunched up where he drowned in there too.
Yeah, he'll stretch out a little bit. But.
Yeah, so we're gonna pull all this pond today. Probably don't have a beaver right. I'm not looking to with the water we had. Maybe, but our castor mounds we had real heavy rain yesterday evening, so I'd say most of our castor washed off our sticks, and we'll be a little out of luck on those, but it is what it is.
Short, fat rat, just
Yeah,
like
he
me.
is.
He's just like me.
That is a Bailey rat. I'm gonna name that one Timmy.
Sorry, Timmy.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. God, that's easier than the way we used to do it.
Oh yeah. Hey, he's crunched up. I think if you stretched him out, he'd look a little better.
He's not no 2X or anything.
No. He's not like a river rat.
No.
That's just something we don't have a lot of right here where our location.
I feel like knot in his tail.
See it. We just don't have a lot of rats
Yeah, 2 or
here.
3
We love to
nuts.
catch them. As kids, we used to catch, I'd catch 100 a year.
Yeah.
And now, which I know it's not a lot to some of these people, but now we just usually don't mess with them much because we can't find them.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go on down. We gotta go back and get Willie. I'm not sure what he's doing, but we're gonna go ahead and pull the rest of these traps. We'll get back with you as soon as we catch something. We're pulling everything. Help you down.
Yeah, get it all pulled up after the rain. So. Well, he's been slacking. I ain't been here for a few days. So.
Yeah, Willie's slacker.
Had to go back to work. Had to make some money.
Work.
Yeah.
Bob, look at all the money in the back of that truck.
Yeah, I see a lot of spent money. I don't do a lot of making money.
Oh, well, maybe. That might be some truth to that. Let me hook you.
Yeah, thank you. Look, you got me swearing on camera.
Well, we're here on a nuisance job. Beaver season's in, but we got about a, I don't know, 10, 12 acre lake. Family's not out here much. One of the owners deer hunts, and he come out and seen that they're just destroying this lake. They've almost got the dam washed out where the water, when they get a big rain, it just washes over because they've got it dammed up. The spillway's too deep, too high. But I come in last night and we set just a handful to try to eradicate these beavers. We're going to try to do it in a week, and we're here with Heat Seeker Outdoors, and we'll see if we can't help this family out. I don't see a beaver, but that 12-foot chain is long. It's heavy.
I see leaves and stuff.
There's something in it. Or another.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in there.
Bracket slid. Well, the Hags brackets worked again last night. He's deep. He walked up on it. Hags brackets, they work great.
We had a pair right here that came up, and don't see a whole lot of muskrats here in Indiana anymore, but today we got double up. We're going to reset them, and maybe there's some more. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this week. If you learned anything, you learned that trapping is not always unicorns and rainbows. You know, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of tough, you know, the elements, the weather always kind of gets ahead of us. You know, and it's not like you can take a day off because you're cold. I mean, you got to keep going. So on the trap line, you know, everybody always talks about working out in the gym and everything, and I do work out some in the gym. But it's nothing like the workout I get going up and down the river banks, going up and down the creek banks, all that kind of stuff, packing fur, skinning animals, all that. Best workout beats any gym workout I've ever done. But had a lot of fun this week, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Bleep, 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 bleep. Bleep, 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 bleep.
God, we're stupid.
Dumb. Real dumb.
We are so dumb.